Ciao, benvenuti tutti. How are you, loves? Welcome. It's Friday. How are you, sweethearts? Guess what I'm making today? Lentil soup. That's right. Hello, Dr. Lars. Dr. Lars is in the house. Okay, everyone's a little bit tired today. It's one of those gray, rainy, cold days. That's why I'm making soup. Mama Lamberti and Dr. Lars are here. They're not in this room at this moment. I'm here solo right now, this second. Mama's taking a little nap. You know, everyone's a little tired. We're just chilling down. End of the week, but we're all fabulous. We're all healthy. We're all great. But I wanted to come in and show you this fabulous lentil soup, sweethearts. Very fast, very fabulous. Hi, Annie Lynn. How are you, sweetheart? Look, Annie Lynn, I'm making Nana's, remember Laurel's Kitchen? Laurel's Kitchen is a vegetarian cookery, fabulous cookbook that my grandmother used all the time. I think it was written probably back in the 60s or it was maybe the 70s. Hold on, let me get the date. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Yes, from Berkeley, of course, because they're fabulous. Let me see. Do I see a date? I think it was probably early 70s, lovies. Somewhere in that zone. Have to Google it. Laurel's Kitchen. Am I seeing it? I'm not seeing the dates here. Wait, loves. Wait, I am right. 1976. First printing. Here it is, lovies. Hi, Judy. Hi, Sissy. Hi, Cheryl. Laurel's Kitchen. We're going to do some fabulous lentil soup. This is the simple lentil soup. There's not a bunch of hubbaloo. It's one of those days, guys. Hullabaloo. Not a bunch of it today. It's just simple carrot, celery, onion, potato, lentils, bay leaf, salt, and pepper. Cook it down for an hour. And I'm going to use water. I'm not even using veggie stock. I'm using water, sweethearts. Hi, Kim. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for everyone for joining me today, lovies. Thank you. And then at the end, we finish it with a little bit. I'm just going to turn on my fabulous Le Creuset because my other Le Creuset still has my oil in it that I've, cleaned for the arancini. So I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that there. And then I have my other fabulous old school red Le Creuset to make this soup in today, lovies. So I'm going to put it on medium heat and I'm going to saute. Hi, Andrea. How are you, sweethearts? I'm going to saute the onion and then a little carrot and celery. That's all that's in this fabulous recipe. It's a very simple recipe. Oops, lost it. I'll find it, lovies. Greek lentil soup, it's called. And all it is 2 cups of uncooked lentils, 8 cups of water or veggie stock. Hi, Mo. Hi, sweetheart. Half of an onion chopped, which we used a half of a large red onion that Dr. Lars chopped for me. Look how beautifully and fine. And then 1 small carrot chopped. I used 3 small ones just because I love carrot. Celery, I used 1. I have a small potato chopped and some bay leaves and salt. And at the end, you put in vinegar to brighten it up. But I have lemons, so I figure it's Greek and put the lemons in it. Hi, Christina. How are you all, loves? So I'm getting this ready. Getting this all heated up, and I'm going to put my olive oil in it. It also said vegetable oil, but I have this gorgeous olive oil from Sicily, from Aldi that I adore, so I'm going to put a big glug of that in, lovies. And then I'm going to saute my red onion down, and then my other veg, put the potatoes in, put the lentils in, cover it with 8 cups of water. I'm just doing, hi, Kelster, how are you, love? I'm just going to do water. Often I'm a big proponent of stock, chicken stock, veggie stock, but I also just like the taste of the lentils and the veggies in this. And I know when I've watched a lot of other cooking shows from Italy, most of the Italians, they just use water. They don't use stocks per se, because a lot of the time you have to make the stock. You can use bouillon cubes, which are great. You can use the stock that come in cartons. They're fantastic too, which I do a lot of the time. I mean, it makes a huge difference, as Ina Garden says. When you make your own stock, it's quite something. But it does take some time. It does take some time, but it's well worth it to make it, loves. If you can make your own stock, go for it. So I'm just sauteing up these gorgeous red onions here, lovies. This is half of a really big, this is only half if you can imagine, really big red onion. So we got all that sauteed down. So tomorrow, guess what's coming up? Dr. Laws is going to show you the knife sharpening, because we don't want me showing it. So Dr. Lars is the master of the knife sharpening. He does it with the steel, and he also does it with stones that you'll see. He may use those tomorrow as well to keep our knives really well sharpened. We don't have crazy expensive knives. We don't. A lot of our fabulous knives, the Crofton knives, came from Aldi. They're very inexpensive, but if you keep them sharpened well, They work just as well as like the $100 knife. Well, maybe not the $100 knife. Maybe not. But they're fabulous. They're fantastic. So we're just going to saute this up, lovies. I have some lovely bay leaf here. Just going to saute the red onion, get that raw taste out of it. Okay, guys, do you see what's behind me? Do you see what's behind me? I just thought maybe if anyone would notice what's over here. Do you see that? Anybody have a guess of what that is behind me? I'm going to tell you a story about what's behind me right here, loves. What does that look like, guys? Come on, give me your answers. You know. What does that look like sitting behind me? That black thing. No, it's not a turntable. What does that look like? And I'm going to tell you a story. We're just sauteing up the onions. Get all that going. Fabulous. So what does that look like behind me, sweethearts? That looks like an induction burner. But not just an Uno induction burner. A Due induction burner. Wait for it. I'm going to lift this. It's not light. Okay, guys, look at this. Do you see this? Do you see what this is? A double induction burner, Miss Mo. And you know that that was sent to me as a present today by my dear friend, Robert Greta. The Bobo, who I've known since I was 12, sent me this today on Amazon. A double induction burner for my dear friend Bobo that he sent me as a surprise, and also sent me a fantastic tripod to make up for my, okay guys, just putting this back down. This has a massive cord. So my friend Bobo sent me that massive induction burner as a present to keep my lives going. Don't you love it, Kelster? So now I can do double. Hi, Lovey, that's so cool. Isn't it fabulous? Bobo sent that to me. He's like, you have a surprise coming. He actually was tracking it. He's like, the truck's 3 stops away. And I was like, what? And this massive box comes. And I'm like, what in God's name? So there it is, this massive induction burner. It's just amazing. So Bobo, my dear friend from high school, all my high school friends are on here. My friend Leslie, my friend Kelly, my friend Cheryl, my friend Mo, all my beautiful high school friends. They come on, they support me, they're amazing. Bobo's in the house. Bobo. Bobo's in the house. Bobo, look. Bobo, do you see this? Off the chain. So, I didn't debut it today because I'm just doing the one pot. No, Bobo's a great guy, you're right. He hasn't changed. Hi, Heather. Hi, Jen. Hi, Richard. Hi, loves. We're making a very fabulous, simple Laurel's Kitchen. This is for you, Bobo. You're vegan, and this is vegan. There's no butter in it. It's olive oil. It's the easiest vegan soup. And then I'm going to make a vegan bread. I'm going to show you. We're going to show you this bread. You're going to love this. This is a hoot. This is from IKEA. This is coming up next. This is Dr. Lars' favorite bread in the world. Doesn't that look fabulous, Bobo, that induction burner? So I'm going to debut that tomorrow. I'm going to have a little more space here. I can put 2 things on it without the without everything blowing out, as you know. So now I'm just going to add some carrot and onion, sweetheart, some carrot and celery. I only had a little bit of celery left in the house, so I'm putting that in. You don't even have to saute this. You basically could just actually put the veg in with the water and the lentils and let it cook. But I like to brown up my veg a bit. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, sweethearts. Doesn't that look fabulous, Bo, though? Who, that induction burner? I have so many induction burners. I need an induction kitchen now. We need a whole thing because I love them because they keep the heat much more consistent and they're easy to use. They're fabulous. I adore them. So we're just putting our celery and our onion in. I'm just going to add a little salt now, lovies. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you, sweetheart? A little salt. And I'm just putting water in this. There's not going to be any veggie stock. I'm just using 8 cups of water. That's what it's going to be. It's very simple, delicious soup. Some bay leaves. And I have these beautiful green lentils that I got at the beautiful Tucker Provisions. Fabulous. So I'm using 2 cups. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Leslie. I have your lentils and their lentils. I'm using both. I have everything. Hi, Lisa. How are you, sweetheart? I saw Karsten's new fabulous haircut. Looking great. Hi. Oh, you're between students, sweetheart? I hear you, sweetheart. Yeah, I was that yesterday. I was between all the students. But today I said, no, no students. I'm getting ready. I'm chilling out. And I'm going to teach on the weekend. That's what I said. That's it. We're all having a little bit of a lie down day today. It's going to be a lovely soup and bread day. It's what we need for Friday to finish it up. That is it. So we just put a little salt in here. I'm going to get a little pepper, babe, from my fabulous pepper mortar and pestle over here because I have to get more big peppercorns because I'm out. So that's the one I usually use, sweethearts. Yes, you're cooking. Everybody's cooking, loves. Yes. So I just like to saute this up, get this a bit caramelized. Then I'm going to add the lentils, 2 cups of lentils, and I'm going to add the potatoes and the water, and actually cooks for about an hour until the lentils are soft. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it all in. I'm going to transfer it to that burner over there just so it's behind me, just so I can show you guys. I'm just going to put it on the stove because it'll cook for like an hour, and then I'm going to show you this fabulous bread. Wait for it. You're going to go nuts. Now, it's homemade. It's as homemade as it gets. It's from IKEA. I checked online. They don't have it right now. You can get it at IKEA. Their stores are closed, though, I think, or only for delivery. This is a Swedish rye bread. It's called brödmix fläckkorn, but that's Swedish. So in Danish, they call it, this is the word for rye bread in Danish. And see, Lars will show you the correct way tomorrow when he's on. It's rubbe. I know. Rubbe. Rubbe. I still don't say it correctly. I could be 100, I won't say it correctly. But it's okay. That means rye bread in Danish. Try learning Danish. Good luck. Have a good time. Woohoo! Yeah, there it is. So, there we go, loves. I'm just caramelizing those up. These potatoes, I'm going to tell you the truth. These were my beautiful new potatoes that I got from Tucker Provisions. And I actually steamed them last night for Dr. Lars. He loves steamed potatoes. And they're already cooked. But since I didn't have a raw potato, which usually would just put in 1 cut up diced raw potato, but I'm going to use this. Well done. Oh, even Lisa said it. And Lisa's from Denmark. She said it was all right, but it's not perfect. It's all right. It's all good. So I'm going to put these potatoes in. These are already cooked, lovies. So they'll be very soft, but they're already cooked, but I didn't want them to go to waste. So I figured I'm going to put those in the soup today. So they're just going to go in. We're just going to saute that up a little bit. Then I'm going to add the lentils. Gorgeous lentils. Here we go, bubbies. Boom, boom. 2 cups of the lentils. That's what we're putting in here, sweethearts. 2 cups of lentils, brown lentils, green lentils, black lentils. There's red lentils. There's so many lentils. It's just great. I love them. Dane's rye bread. That's right, Danish rye bread. So there are the lentils. They're going in. And then also I'm going to put in, hi, Bridget. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Kate. How are you, love? Rupert. We're going to make Rupert. Well, I'm not going to make the original one. Lars's dad makes it. Lars's dad is amazing. Lars's dad is 95. Sven. Amazing human being. Was in the resistance in World War II. Just astounding. And he still makes this bread. Still makes this bread. And it's a 3-day process. He still does it. He's amazing. He was just outside this week making a table. Yeah, there it is. What can I tell you? Lars comes from good stock. That's it. I'm not using any stock. We're using water. 8 cups of water, bubbies. That's it. That's going right in. It's a very simple, beautiful, vegan, beautiful, delicious soup. My grandmother, I remember her making this. I remember it on the stove when we would go to visit her in Illinois, in Homewood, near Chicago. Hi from Denmark, Kate. So great to see you today, sweetheart. So now what we're going to do, sweethearts, we're just going to cook this up. We're going to cook this up for an hour. We love Sven. Sven's the best. Sven's the best. He actually designed the church that Lars and I sang in the last concert in Denmark. It's just gorgeous. Amazing. I'll post it on my Facebook page. Astounding. So what I'm going to do now, loves, I'm going to transfer this to the back to the stove just so it'll cook. I'm just going to put it on a low burner. There we go. We're going to put it on it. There it goes. There we go. And we're going to turn this one off because I want to show you guys this bread that I make. Hi, Linda. How are you, sweetheart? So I'm just going to move this back, sweetheart, so I can show you this easy, fabulous bread. If you ever go to IKEA, I know a lot of you love IKEA. Love IKEA. And when I found this bread, Lars had told me about this bread. So you get it down in the food section, you know, where they sell all of the Swedish meatballs and all the fabulous stuff. Well, when I found this was just it, because I'm fine, got home from a world cruise. Oh, yes, that's right. I saw you were on a boat for 3 months. Amazing. So longing for home-cooked food. I can imagine. Make some rupa. And so this rye bread is similar. It's similar. And all you do, so the mix is in here, guys. This is like a milk carton, you see? So you open it like a milk carton, shake it, and just make sure that it's all loose. Because then I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm going to spray this pan. I have a nice bread Fabulous bread pan here. I spray it with the coconut oil spray. You can do it with olive oil, any type of spray that you want, just so it doesn't stick. I have the oven, but the thing is it has to rise for about an hour. But what's in here is basically, it's just amazing. It's just wheat flour, coarse rye flour, sourdough, sunflower kernels, salt, dried yeast, malt. I mean, it's that simple. Fantastic. Lars said this is one of the best breads besides his fars, which we say far, which is the dad in Danish. I know we're getting a Danish lesson. Tomorrow you're really going to get one. And you're going to get a knife sharpening lesson from Dr. Laws. He's going to show you. I'm going to do it. No, I'm not even going to mess it up. This is Lars's department. We don't screw up the knives here. Best in coconut oil. Yes, very true. So this is a coconut oil spray that I use, sweethearts. So all you have to do now is you have to get 20 ounces of nice sort of lukewarm water, sweethearts. So just bear with me. I'm going to go over here to the sink and turn on the water. And I'm going to put in 20 ounces, which is about to there, halfway. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do. So just getting the water a little bit warm because I want it a little bit warm. And then we're going to put it right in here. You're going to love this. It's so fabulous. It's just the best. It's a little bit messy if you get your hands in it, but I'm going to show you what we do. You're going to love this. It's so amazing. So I'm just heating up the water for the rugbrød. So this is the rye bread from IKEA that we get. It's not that difficult. It's the fastest bread, and it's actually so homemade tasting. Hi, Pete and Carla. How are you? Hi, Chris. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome. So we have our lentil soup on the stove, and then we have our rye bread mix. Because if you don't want to do the 3-day version, which now we have time to do 3-day version, but I just don't have all the ingredients. So I thought I have this box. I'm going to show you guys. You're going to love it. So I'm going to put a little bit of warm water, 20 ounces. Okay, loves. Okay, bear with me today, sweethearts. Here we go. I'm coming right back. Just want to make sure. Okay, sweethearts. So we have a good 20 ounces of warm water. That's it. Hi, Jody. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you, sweetheart. So I'm going to show you guys. Here's the mix. You just pour. Just make sure it's loosened up again. I like to make sure it's really loose. And you pour the warm water right here, loves. You shake everything. This is so easy. You're going to love this. And it's the greatest bread. Now, I won't be able to show you because it has to rise for an hour and then bake for a good hour at 400. But I will take a picture of this bread when it comes out. So what I like to do is I like to hold it very tight here because I'm going to shake this for a good minute or so. You just want all that goodness and all the water to get in there. Yeah, and it's a very thick, heavy dough, as you'll see. You'll see what it's like. It's very thick. Very viscous is the word. Very thick dough. You'll see it comes out, but it is so good. You have this warm in the morning. You slice this up, toast it up. I love it toasted. Lars likes it both. He likes it no toasted and toasted. And I love it toasted with some butter. Good God, butter and jam. It is so delicious. It's very easy. It's great. Sorry, loves my phone. You know how it is. It's very great. Have this bread around. We only had one left because I've gone through them this year quite a bit. So what happens now, guys? You know we have our buttered loaf pan here. I like to open it up a bit more. Just get it all open. You'll see what's going to come out. It's very thick. You'll see what's going to happen here. You'll see. Boom. You'll see it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's very messy dough. So I'm just going to show that there so I don't get it all over me. And then what I like to do is just go in. And I actually often will go in with my hand, with my clean hand, and get all of the mixture out. So what you do, because it can get stuck there at the bottom, so just make sure it's all out. Go in there with a big spoon. It's a very thick rye sourdoughy dough. It's not thin. If it looks like it needs to be mixed up a little bit more, just get it. It's actually easier to go in with your hand, although it's quite messy. So I'll be good today and I'll just use the spoon. It's really great. Yeah, it's great rye bread from IKEA. I swear it's like their best thing. That and their Swedish meatballs. No, their products are great. And I think this bread, I know we went in once. We went to the IKEA in New Jersey near actually Newark Airport. And I think we bought, oh my God, how many of these? 10? 10 of these so we'd have it because it's just fantastic. It's so healthy. It is full of fiber, guys. and that's all it is. It's just the water. I mean, you might be able to add things to this. I've never done that. I've never tried to add, let's say fruit or apples or nuts to it, because I think it's just perfect as it is. But I'm sure you probably could add something to it. There's a lot of YouTube videos about this bread, actually, that people sort of review it and show how to make it. And it's a very, soya. That's it, soya. What does soya mean again? Sorry. Is it sour? It's probably not sour. Lars will tell me. That's it, sweethearts. So there it is, lovies. So what I do, sorry, I have a little bit here on here. Hi, Debbie Miller. So here's this beautiful rye bread that's from IKEA. That's great with soup. It is so beautiful with soup. So what I like to do is just knock that down. And then what I do is I just cover it with a towel like this. And I let it rise for an hour. Now, it doesn't get too sour. No. No fruits, please. No fruits. No, Lisa's like, no. The Danes are like, no fruits in there. That's right. We're sticking to the rye bread. That's how we're doing it. So I let it sit out for an hour, and then I bake it at 400 until it's for about, the directions are all on here, sweethearts. It's very, very, very simple. So shake 45 seconds. Then you empty the dough into a bread tin. It rises for 45 minutes, and you bake at the bottom of the oven at 400 for 60 minutes. Definitely try this, guys. I tried to go online to see if there was more out there, but it's not. They don't have it online right now, and so it's not available, unfortunately. It's not sour. It's very tasty. Very tasty. It's very rich, and it's just that dark, beautiful tasting loaf. It's so delicious. It cuts well, it travels well, it keeps well. I'll keep it just wrapped in a towel in the refrigerator. I'll keep it out for a couple days, and then I'll refrigerate it. Ooh, Lisa, look and see, the Danes put some Nutella on it. Yes, that's it. I've never thought of that. Beautiful. How do you guys feel about Swedish limpa bread? Baba and Nani used to get it at Chicago Bakery. Oh, that's right. I remember that. I remember the limpa bread. I don't know if Lisa and Lars know about the limpa Swedish bread. You guys probably do. Love it. Yeah. So you just let this 45 minutes, sweethearts. So it'll be out, about 10 after or so. And then I'm going to put it in the oven for an hour, and you have this great bread with this great soup. I know. Well, look how fast that was today. That was so fast. Because that soup is off the charts so quick. It comes from Laurel's Kitchen. It's a great, great cookbook. Beautiful soups in this cookbook, vegetarian soups. But basically it makes 8 cups of soup. Here's the recipe. It's so fast. It's just right there, lovies. You made the chocolate cake you posted earlier today. Oh, you did, Mo? Everyone's baking like crazy. Amazing. It's very, very good. It's very, very great, sweethearts. So there it is, lovies. That was a fast one today. Tomorrow, Dr. Lars and myself, he's getting skills. I know the connection's a little tricky today. I know the internet's been going in and out here because of the rain and the wind. Hi, Deborah. How are you, sweetheart? We just finished making our easy IKEA bread that's going to rise here for 45 minutes. I'm going to bake it for an hour at 400 on the bottom rack, and it's going to be off the charts. We have our soup cooking. That's going to cook for an hour until the lentils are soft, and then I'm going to finish it with just a squeeze of lemon juice, guys. Instead of vinegar, I'm going to do a squeeze of lemon juice, a little olive oil on top. Fabuloso. Great to catch you again today. Hi, Christina. Oh, hi, Mr. Norman Shankel Tenores out there. Everyone's in the house today. Fabulous, sweetheart. So we did a lovely lentil soup. It was so quick. Tomorrow, you know what? I may do mushroom soup. I have some beautiful creamy mushrooms. I could do a cream of mushroom soup. I could actually, you know what I could do as well? I could make soup, and I could make a patty melt. Do you guys, you know what a patty melt is? Why not Saturday a patty melt? Patty melt, you know what it is. It's ground beef and onions and cheese, and then you grill it between bread. Now, I don't have any rye bread. It's traditionally rye bread. I'm good, Deborah. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, the lemon is great in soup. It brightens it up. It's in the recipe, it calls for vinegar. Whatever kind of vinegar, but I figured it's a Greek soup, I'm gonna use lemon. So I'll brighten it up with that at the end. It'll be fantastic. So tomorrow, maybe on the double burner, I can try it out. That's what I'll do. I'll make a cream of mushroom soup. I'll show you how I do that. I do it a little bit differently. I know Ina Garden has one with like a cup of cream and a cup of half and half. But I have beautiful creamy mushrooms and I have some shallots. And that's what I'll do is I'll saute that all down. I'll deglaze it with some marsala. And sometimes people use white wine. I like marsala with the mushrooms. And I have some beef stock. Beef stock, let that all cook down. Some fresh, not fresh thyme. I don't have any. I have dried thyme. And then I'll finish it with a little heavy cream. Not anything too rich. I'm not going to use a cup of half and half and heavy cream. No. So I'm just going to finish it then. Maybe I could actually do a little bit of flour. You know how you use the flour and the butter. And make that little bit of a roux, the beef stock, and then I'll finish it with some heavy cream. And I've made that before like that. It was just fantastic. Very fast cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to do that and a patty melt. Now I'm not going to use the roux for the patty melt. That would be a little tricky, but I have some nice organic wheat bread. It's better on rye. God knows it's better on rye or some fabulous ciabatta. It's great on rye, which I don't have right now. But I think I'll just do a patty melt because I have some grass-fed ground beef. I have some beautiful cheese and I have onions. Do I have onions? I have shallots. So we're going to change it up. I'm going to caramelize the shallots because I actually have one half of a red onion. That's what we're going to do. So I hope it's not too early, but so far it looks okay. Okay, great. Denmark is opening up. It's so fabulous. We're so thrilled because we're supposed to be going to Denmark in June to do concerts. So we're praying that we get to go. We will quarantine when we get there for 2 weeks, but we're just hoping that some of our concerts can be carried off because they're small concerts. You know, we're not packing in 1,000 or 10,000. We have, 10 to 20 to 30 people. So we're hoping that if we can do smaller concerts, more intimate concerts, that's fabulous for us. It's great. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to show you tomorrow the knife sharpening skills because then Dr. Lars can cut an onion and he can slice a piece of paper. You're going to see he loves this. He loves it. I'll just let the Dane go and do his thing with the knives. You're going to love this. I call him the store Denske. Do you know what store means in Danish? It means great. Denske means Dane, the Great Dane. That's what I call him. I know you guys. What I'm going to say. There it is. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow, guys. I'm going to have the new induction burner, the new double burner that Bobo got me. Look at this, guys. New double burner is going to make its debut tomorrow for a patty melt and cream of mushroom soup. Yeah, it's going to be a rich, unctuous, delicious day. But it's Saturday, and it's going to be fabulous. So we're going to do that tomorrow, and Dr. Lars is going to show you the knife skills. I'm just going to turn the soup down that is boiling beautifully behind me. Just going to turn it down once I can find a spoon. So here we go, lovies. Just going to stir that. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let that go and cook down for a good hour. And that'll be so fabulous. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be the best. Yes, we hope so, Miss Lisa. That's it. That'll be great. So, lovies, grazie mille. Thank you so much for joining me today. You always brighten my day, even if I've had a tough day or a tough night. And I say, oh, maybe I need a break. Maybe I'll take a day off. And then I push myself and say, no, I keep going because I've got to get to 50. And then you know me, I'll get to 50. Yes, hope to see you in Denmark too, Mona. Yes, sweetheart, for sure. I'm going to be at 50 in the next 5 episodes, I think. We're at 43 or 44, I think, sweethearts. I have to go in and count again on my YouTube channel. So I think we're around 45, and then we're going to have 50, and we're going to make a cake. And then what am I going to do? And then I'll keep going to 100. And then when we go to Denmark, I might be able to I could do lives there because we have Wi-Fi, and maybe do some live concerts and post them to my Patreon page too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dining with the Diva, all one word. I'll put the link in the comments and on my Facebook page, sweethearts. And so we're trying to get up to 250 subscribers. I'm at 151. And also my Patreon page, which is a platform for artists, a way that you can help support them for a small amount of money, $3 a month, $5 a month, that helps towards our expenses for the videos we do, for the food, for the music, everything. So it's just a sort of a way to give back. And then there's different things on the page that I give back to you if you subscribe. Like if you say $10 a month, I think a free cooking or a voice or a guitar lesson. Your choice. We do it over the phone or in person once we can be in person again. So it'll just be fabuloso. So that's a great way. So check out my Patreon page. Dr. Lars is going to leave it in the comments on YouTube, Dining with the Diva. So there we are, sweethearts. Thank you for joining me today. It was lovely to have you. I'm so glad. I'm so happy when everybody comes in. And I get to see all my pals from all over the world. It's a great joy to see you, lovies. So my soup's going to be ready in an hour. And then I'm going to put my bread in. And we're going to have a beautiful bread and soup for dinner tonight. It'll be fabulous. So thank you all for joining me today, sweethearts. Grazie mille. Stay safe, stay put, stay cooking. Wink. Got it. And I will see. Yes, Annie Lynn, Mama's taking a little nappy because we didn't all sleep so well last night. You know how it is. So it was just, one of those nights where you're not sleeping so well. Sometimes if she's up, then I said, Mommy, you just go to sleep, which she is, and then I'm going to do my live. And Dr. Lars is resting too because it was just, how sometimes you're not sleeping well lately, especially. But no worries. We're all healthy. We're all safe. We're all great. It's all good. We're all just chilling out. We're all fabulous, but we're just taking a little breather because it's been an intense time. I mean, I thought I would have to take a break today, and I said, nope. Yes, that's it, Dr. Lars. We had a leak in the basement, not with the pipes from the house, but from the water heater. And then we turned it off, and then the guy said, keep it on. And it wasn't just a little bit of a leak. It was sort of a big, not big leak, but more than a little drip. So the water had to be collected and thrown out. And so Mom wanted to do that because we teach, and she wanted to do it. So she got tired. You know how it is. So that's what it was, lovies. Now it's all fixed. You're going to check out that website, diningwiththediva.com, ChristinaLambertiMezzo.com, or the YouTube channel, Mr. Norman Shanky. That's it. Mr. Norman Shankel, fabulous tenor that I was at San Francisco Opera with. Fabulous. Yes, love you too, sissy. We're going to have our fabulous lentil soup, and I'm going to post a picture of the bread and the soup later when it's all finished. So I love you all. Thanks for joining me. And ci vediamo domani at 3 o'clock. We're going to do knife skills. You're going to love this, guys. You're going to love it. Dr. Lars is going to be in the house showing the knife skills. We're going to have our patty melt. I'm going to do a patty melt. And we're also going to do cream of mushroom soup. So fabuloso. Yes, it's all fixed. Leak is all fixed. It's all good. So love you all. And have a beautiful, beautiful day, sweethearts. Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, fabulous. Everybody go make some soup. Warm yourself up. I love you so much. See you tomorrow. Ciao.